Hey guys, so on today's episode we got a new tool we want to test out, and the main truck we're going to test it out on is a Dodge Ram. Now the Ram works great and everything, but there is one problem. The battery slides out of here. So whenever I take sharp left turns, the battery will actually fall out and it'll hit the power steering pump, and that's no bueno. So on today's episode we're going to use the brand new tool that we got to be able to strap that battery down. And on top of that, we're getting ready for this truck to have a front winch, and we're going to be installing some brand new battery posts so we could be able to install a winch later on down the road, and then we're going to make a brand new bumper down the road. So the new tool today, it's a professional rivet nut setter kit, and what basically does is it puts some rivets on the body of the vehicle so you could be able to put some bolts through them instead of, putting straps, because the truck originally, when I bought it, it literally had a ratchet strap on it, and that's not going to work for me. So in today's episode, we're going to take off that battery. We're going to look at the battery tray. We're going to see what we could do with that, and then on top of that, we're going to do these brand new ones and test out the brand new tool from Harbor Freight. Welcome to Rusted Fat Works. Let's get that intro going. Now here's the battery tray, and the main reason we can't use this one again, or maybe we probably could, is the part here where the actual battery cinch was at. It's actually broken. If you guys can see that, it's missing. And then the other part would go in that hole right here. Tiny little hole.
Tiny hole.
Well, that's actually all jacked up as well. So I'm gonna figure out what I can do with this battery tray, or if I just make a new one and make it out of metal or something, or we just replace this one. So all right, so now I built this little bracket right here, this little I built this little piece of metal, and what I'm gonna do is on the back part I'm gonna put it on there. Okay, this one I'm gonna put it with rivets, and then on the other side I'm gonna put one of those rivets so that I could be able to put a screw through there. So I'm gonna show you guys that right now. Once it's done, I'll show you guys how it is. First, I'm gonna make a hole here. Then I'll make 1, 2, 3, 4 little holes to be able to put regular rivets through here. Okay, so here we go. We got a couple holes on that part. This one, the one in the middle, I'm gonna make it bigger once I know what size I'm gonna put in there. But all the other holes are done. And now I'm gonna go and get some rivets, so give me a second. All right, so apparently I gotta make these bigger because the rivets are a lot bigger than I thought. So we're gonna move up to this drill bit, which is 7/32. And I do hope, even though that there's a lot of wind, you guys can still hear me pretty clearly. I am wearing my mic setup, so I really do hope you guys can hear me. See, here's the rivets. And nice, they fit wonderful. Is there still space on the other side? There is space still on the other side, so there we go. Now we're gonna make the holes, transfer those holes over to the plastic piece. We're gonna transfer these holes over to this one right here. Let's see. So okay, we'll start with those 3 first. Let's see if it even goes through. I don't think it's gonna hold any longer. I know I have rivet bags somewhere. I just gotta look for them. I just want to see if this one will actually work. Let's see. No, it's not gonna work. All right, so give me a second. I'm gonna look for different rivets. So I don't have any rivets, but I found these bolts from, I don't know. I think we assembled a little playground for the kids or something, and this rivet actually fits it. Check it out. Boom. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this, put it in the middle one, okay? And then we're gonna basically mount it on here. Put one here and then one that grabs up. That way it's pulling this way and these two are holding it on this side. So I'll show it to you guys. So give me a second, let me fix all this and I'll show you guys as I'm using the tool, okay? So give me 1 second. The lighting on my face is horrible, but you guys don't need to see my face, you guys need to see this tool. So this is the M6 measurement, which is actually this little bag, right? It says M6 on it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab the tool. look for the M6. Then we're gonna install this like that. Okay, and it's basically there. Now I'm gonna put this away on M8. And there it is, basically right there. And all you gotta do now is grab your bolts, and your bolt will go in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer this hole over here to the plastic so we can be able to put this bolt through there. Now I don't have to make it this big. I could just make it smaller, as small as this. Make the hole right there. We're gonna put this piece right here. Now we have a bolt that goes in through right there. And it's a metal bolt, so it'll hold nice and tight. That's how you do it. Now I'm gonna choose a different bolt to go through this one. So let me make a hole big enough for it. All right, there we go. So made the hole big enough for this one. It's actually gonna be the M8 again. So now I'm gonna switch it out from the M6 to the M8. As soon as I can take this off, like so. And then push this down. So, okay, so watch this. So you have to push, hold this at the bottom, push this all the way down, and then it comes off like nothing. This thing is like a locking mechanism for it. Then you grab the right one, which is the M8. Put the M8 on there, and watch this. This is loose there, and then this just slides in there, and it's just so it holds this thing on there. Okay, then you put the big part back on here, then this little part right here, then you grab this, put that all the way in there, put that in there, and squeeze. Oh man, my shoulder's still jacked up. But there it is. Nice. Loosen it up out of there. I'm gonna use my legs. Oh yeah, there we go. Jiu-jitsu, baby. And then you just pull it out. And the bolt fits on there like magic. Cool. So now let me put this on the plastic part, on the plastic box, and I'll show it to you guys how it looks. So on this part, I'm showing you guys that I cut the bolt off on the back, and I'm basically explaining now that I'm measuring the other bolt that's gonna be in the back and making sure it actually fits properly, and it does. So the next thing we have to do is we're gonna have to cut off on the front, that plastic part, so we can be able to fabricate a piece to be able to go on the front as well and be able to secure the battery on the front. So I basically say I'm gonna cut off that part, and then I'm gonna grab a piece to be able to grab it from the front. The main idea was make a U and be able to clip it on there and then make the bolt go through it, but that was a little too much, so I decided to do it a little bit more different. And right here I'm basically making an L shape out of this scrap piece of steel that I have, and then I'm able to just put the L on there, and that's me punching a hole on the top and then on the front, making the holes through it, and be able to put another rivet in there so that it can hold the bolts. And then I explain how I put all the little rivets inside of one of my fishing tackle boxes. And yeah, so then I get audio again. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Okay, there we go. So then put that there. We're gonna open this up, put the insert on here, or as far deep as we can. Put this right here, and it is this way, right? Yeah, it is. And we're gonna squeeze nice and evenly. There it is. Open it again. Okay, and now we're gonna make the hole over here for this one. And like we said, it's an M6 as well. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. We gotta make a hole for this one. I really like this tool. This tool is gonna get used a lot, especially when I start building the Mercedes Benz, the Mad Max Benz, the 4x4. It's gonna be so greatly useful. Oh, check it out. So right here, it kind of intersects a little bit. So I'm gonna have to shave this off a little bit. Not a lot. Shave it off right now. Good job. Later on, I'm gonna buy a battery tray from Barnes 4-wheel drive, but I really wanted to try out this tool. And the other day I saw this big old mount and I went straight up, and then you have to make a turn. So once I went up and I made that turn, I started hearing toot, 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 toot. I'm like, what the heck? The battery had fallen onto the power steering pump and it was like hitting. So yeah, so look at that. So we got the little one in the front, the bigger one in the back. So now what I'm gonna do is put the battery on here, measure it, and see what I can put, how big of a strap I can put, and where I can find a strap for this as well. So let me go ahead and put you guys somewhere where you guys can see me installing this onto the truck. So give me 1 second. Juan, who? 3, 4. This one goes down here, and those bolts go through the bottom of the. Batteries on there. Now we just need a strap that goes from here to here. All right, guys. So I grabbed a flat piece of strap, basically this one, bolted it down there, made 2 folds, by the way. Okay, and then I shaped it this way, and now all I gotta do is find a bolt long enough to be able to go on there. So let me put you guys where you guys can see. There we go. So let me go look for a bolt that'll go down there, and then we'll bolt that up. Oh, this one fits. Okay, cool. Check it out. That battery ain't going nowhere. The whole truck moves. Heck yeah. That's it. So up next is we gotta cut these off and put some brand spanking new ones on there. Check these out. So nice. All right, so this one has 3 cables on there, and then oh, look at that, this negative one has 3 cables on there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut them and put them on here. So we'll start with the negative one first. There you go. That is nice. Okay, now let me do the rest off camera, but it's basically that you cut off the old one, strip the plastic off of it, shove it in there, and then it grabs on with the bolt. So that's it. So let me go ahead and do these off camera, and then I'll show you guys once I'm done with the whole thing, with the whole process. So give me 1 second. Alrighty, No. You guys might notice when I do get a winch, I don't leave any space on the positive one. But this battery has side posts as well, so I'm most likely gonna put a side post on there for that. And now what we gotta do is tighten these up. Like I said, battery not moving at all anymore, which is great. So now let's go ahead and turn it on. Everything is hooked up how it's supposed to be. Now I got a check engine light. Oh shoot. Hold on. I forgot the sensor. Hold on. Oh ya está encendido. Casi todo el día. Batteries inside. But I got a check engine light as soon as I didn't connect that.
Esa es tu máquina de costura, ¿no?
Sí, es la.
¿Dónde la tenías?
Mi suegro la tenía dentro del cuarto. ¿Para la costura de qué? We connected that sensor now. Now we're gonna see if the engine light or not. Es que se le prendió el check engine light cuando no le puse el sensor, pero ya le puse el sensor, so we're gonna go see if it has a check engine light now. There we go, it's on and no check engine light. Check it out. I should have shown you guys that the check engine light was on it, but I didn't. Now, as many of you guys may know, this is my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
And the seat on the Ram is missing, right? So let's go see what she's been up to. Vamos. Vamos a enseñarles a los de la cámara. The battery is done for sure. It's not going to be falling onto the power steering pump anymore whenever I go rock crawling. I put her up on TikTok, by the way. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok, it's right here at Rusted Fabworks. And it blew up. Like 30,000 people saw the video, and they've been messaging me about upholstery. But take a look at this. I had shown you guys before on the Nissan Frontier the upholstery. Now let me show you guys this. Look at the seat. It has fabric in the middle, and it's got vinyl leather on the sides. But that's the seat of the Ram. She still needs to finish a couple other little things, but it looks good. So give me a second. I'm gonna make a video for TikTok. Follow my TikTok if you guys want to see that on a daily basis. But let me make a video for TikTok. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna finish the outro inside of the garage. But basically, the battery is in there. It runs. We put the new battery terminals on it, which is very nice because look at that. What the heck? What the heck is that? And it's got. It looked like it got beat up. It looked like Mike Tyson was chewing on this thing. Look at that. So yeah, that's all done. Battery is not gonna go anywhere. I can go and wheel it, and the battery's not gonna fall off. The bolt down there is great. The one down here is great. And I mean, that brand new tool works wonders. Let me go throw these away. And the new tool is by Doyle. Oh, Doyle rules. At the back it says Tool, just like the band. It literally says it almost like the band Tool. But that riveter, it works wonders. I fully recommend it if anybody wants to grab one. I will leave in the description of this video something equivalent to that from Amazon. I had to buy it on the spot because today's Saturday. Tomorrow we're going to San Diego on Sunday, and so tomorrow I'm not gonna be able to work. But truck is done. This is what I'm taking every single day to work because $5 of gas versus $7 of diesel. Oh, by the way, I ordered the tires for my Harley Davidson already. So tires are ordered, and I already sent the payment to the DMV for the registration. $10 of fuel will be $35 any day. So $10 a day. $10 a day, $35 a day. And yeah, that's no bueno. And then the Nissan was like $30 every 2 days, which was even better. But yeah, $7 a gallon, it ain't gonna cut it. But guys, like I said, I'm gonna leave it in the description of this video. I'm gonna leave a tool equivalent to that on Amazon if you guys want to purchase it on Amazon through my affiliate links. I do get a small kickback every time you guys order something from my affiliate links. And thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. Next up, we're gonna start cutting up this little trike, and we're gonna be welding on something in the back that shifts and that will drift better than pedaling with the front pedals, because it's a drift trike, and I want to be able to be drifting just like my buddy's gonna be drifting on his Cressida over there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Rest of Fab Works out.